Hi, welcome back. This is Sanjay Kumar Verma from Unikaksha. So now, my dear friend, we are going to discuss about of another distribution of the Linux. So here I will show you how to install the Ubuntu Linux. So Ubuntu is also much more popular in the market and it's a freely available for everyone. So most of developer use of the Ubuntu. The graphics or you can say the cosmetic looks of Ubuntu is very good compared than other Linux distributions. And those IT professionals are working in the container industries like Kubernetes, Docker. They are also using of the Ubuntu. So let's get started. So first of all, we have to create a virtual machine in my VMware workstation. Yes, so we have to create a new virtual machine. I hope you are already aware, but now choose the Linux distribution, Ubuntu. Perfect. Share the storage where you want to store of this drive, right? So make a folder. This is Ubuntu 20. Perfect. Make OK. Right. Next, you have to share the storage. It's a 25 GB. It's sufficient for this. Next. OK. Wow. Perfect. Let me remove this device because I no need. Correct. After this, what to do? We have to mount ISO. Dear friend, you can download the ISO of official website of the Ubuntu, right? So in the D folder, I have a images Ubuntu, this one, open and then OK. Then now after this, you have to click on power on this virtual machine. So I hope you are already aware of this tool VMware Workstation. So using of the VMware Workstation, you can virtualize of your hardware, right? So click over here and let's start it. Correct. Try Ubuntu without installing. And now you have to select the install Ubuntu. Press the enter. Please wait. Yeah, services is going to start. It's a checking of the disk. So if you want to stop the cancel or the checking of the disk, you can press the Control C. You can read the screen carefully. It's a your choice, but in our case, I'm going to check. Now it's a moving for next thing. Here you have to choose your language. I am comfortable with English. You can choose your language as per your choice. And now we have to click on continue. Yeah. Then again, keyboard layout English US. Perfect. Yes. So what do you want? You want to do the normal installation or you want to do the minimal installation, right? So when you are going to do the normal installation, then web browser, other utilities and Office will be available and media player also. And if you are going to select with the minimal installation, that means web browser and basic softwares will be available, right? And if you want to get the download update while installing the Ubuntu, you can do it. But if you are not going to do during the installation, you can uncheck. Otherwise, it will take some time. No problem. So go ahead with normal installation. Now this is important. Installation time. This computer currently has no detected operating system. That means one is automatic erase disk and install Ubuntu. That means if you have any kind of data on your Ubuntu disk, that means it will be lost. Otherwise, something else. Here you can create of your partition as per your choice. You can create the partition size. You can decide the partition size, but on above it will make it default single partition. So click on continue. Here you can see this is my disk. The disk size is 26 something, correct? So what to do? We have to create a new partition table. Okay, click on continue. Yeah, this is entire free space. So first of all, we have to create a root partition. So my dear friend, always use the common sense here. Now use this plus button. So click over here, right? So now you have to choose the file system type, right? Here you can select the file system type, what you want to take it, correct? And the mount point is also available. So this is the root, correct? So here you have to share the size, right? So now I'm sharing the space like 18,000. It's not accepting the value in GBs, right? It will get the value in MB. Okay, please wait. This is my. After this, we have to create another partition. So select the free space and we have to create another partition, that is boot, where my kernel will be stored. So this is very important for us, right? So again, we have to share the value. I think 500 M is sufficient for the kernel. Great. So if you want to create another partition, like you can say swap partition. So now you can see swap is not available in this list. How to do? Very simple. Select the swap area, correct? So in my case, 1 GB is sufficient because I have proper RAM on this machine. That means 1000 MB, right? So likewise, as per your requirement, you can create the partition, right? If you want to remove any partition, you can do it. So by default, it's getting the file system ext4, right? So, and this is the rest space which is free. So if you want to occupy of this space, you can do. Otherwise, you can create the partition after the installation. So I am not going to utilize now. I will create the partition after the installation, right? So what to do? Let me click on install now. Okay, then now it's going to format of my partition. So you know, I have created root, I have created boot, I have created swap. So in the root partition, my all primary files will be copy of my operating system, and inside the boot my kernel will be stored, right? Swap will act as a virtual memory, right? So let me click on continue. After this, you have to choose of your location. Where are you, right? Basically I am from India, so this is my region, Kolkata. Then click on continue. This is good for me. Then now you have to set of your name, username, right? And here you can also set the machine name also, right? Sanjay VM. Perfect. This is the username. Here you have to set the password. Great. Require login when this user is going to log in. So you have to share this password. This is mandatory. Click on continue. I can also change the password after the installation. So this is the default password. So please wait, it will take some time. And now you can see it's going to copy all the files. So here I'm going to pause the recording. So now it's going to copy the packages. So when it will be completed, then I will resume the recordings. Here VLC is available, so many media players available, Open Office is available. So you can use Ubuntu on your desktop. Now it's installing the LibreOffice. So now machine is giving me warning, installation complete. So what to do? We have to restart of this machine. Now my Ubuntu machine is going to restart. And here you have to U mount of your bootable ISO. So now you can see this is user Sanjay. So what to do? We have to click on and we have to log in. So this is the first screen and it's telling me to connect with online account. So click on escape. Next, next, and done. Right. So this is my Ubuntu desktop and it's connected with the internet, I hope. So let me check now. So let me type Google. Yes, internet is working successfully. So this is the idea behind of this. You can install the Ubuntu distribution. You can use for developing. You can use for containerization. You can use as a desktop. The experience is very good compared than other operating system. So thank you so much